Welcome to solverfy.
Okay, so for this exercise, we need to use a tree diagram to determine the number of subsets of this set formed by 3, 9, 11, and 24, such that the sum of the elements is less than 28. Okay, so let's start with the initial node. It's going to be the empty set, and then we are going to have the singletons formed by each of the elements of this set. Okay, so let me write it better. So here we are going to have the element 24, here the 11, here the 9, here the here I have missing one element. This is the 7, the 9. Let me arrange more this part. 11, 9, 7, and 3. Okay, so here each connection is going to form a subset. Okay, so in this case we're considering the singletons. Okay, that means the singleton 24, 11, 9, 7, and 3. Now until here all these subsets are the sum of these subsets are less than 28, right? Now we can add to this set of 24 one more element in a way that the sum is still less than 28. Yes, the element that we can add is the number 3. So at the end of this, at the root of this branch of the tree, we have here the set 324. Okay, it's like this. Each connection means a union. Okay, so the empty set union 4. Here we have a singleton set, the set 24 that only contains the 24, and here we join the 24 with the number 3, and we have this subset. So until here we have less than 28. Okay, we cannot add any other element to this branch because otherwise we are going to exceed the 28. Now let's see what happened with the 11. So to the 11 we can add the number 9 because that is going to sum 20. We can add the number 7 because that is going to be 18. And we can add, of course, the number 3 because that is going to be 14. And we can continue, of course. So here, until this point, we are summing 20. Okay? So we can add the number 3 because we're going to have 23. And we can add, of course, to this subset the number 7. Until that, we are going to have 27. That is less than 28, so it's correct. Here we have the 7, okay, joined with the 11, so we have 18, and we can add here just the number 3 because we don't have any other elements. The number 9 is already considered in this part, or in this branch. Okay, so 7 and 3. And for the 3 we cannot put any other element because those subsets are already considered in these branches, here and here. Okay, so that's enough. What happened here with the 9? Well, we are not going to add the 11 because that is already considered, but we can add the element 7 here. So let me move a little bit this here. So to the 9 we can add the number 3. So we have until this point a subset and the sum is going to be 12. So it respects the condition, and we can add also the element 7. Why can we not add the 11? Because that subset is already considered here, so it's not necessary to add here the 11. But 9, 7 is not considered. Okay. And that subset is going to be less than 28, and of course from here we can add the element 3, and that's going to be 19, and again it's a subset that satisfies the condition. Now to the 7 here, you can observe that the 7 has appeared here, here. So the only element where the 7 is not joined to is the element 3. I mean, just these two elements alone. Because 7 with 11 is already considered in this part, 7 with 9 is considered in this part here, and 7 with 24 is impossible because that is going to exceed the 28. So the set of the only element that is not joined with 7 is the 3, and 3 here is going to left alone because all the possible combinations of elements that can join with the number 3 are already considered. And these 3 give us all the subsets that that the sum of the elements is going to be less than 28.